Jesus in the Matrix.
Keanu!
Yes! This game begins with...
Welcome back to a non-spooky video day. That's right. Today we're watching a funny video. Bazinga! We're watching a brand new, brand old Caddy video. This one is called The Unholy World of Jesus Games. This is something I've never even heard of. I didn't know we made Jesus-themed video games at any given point in life, but I'm in. I was about to say I'm Jesus, but that's not quite it. I'm ready to wake up and laugh and giggle and laugh a little bit more until there's energy drink coming out of my nostrils. Let's go! This video has spawned so many insiders with my roommate, for real? Oh, sheep. Let's jump right into it. Oh.
I'm not doing a Christmas video this year. Bye!
No Crimbus, chat. Gaddy said no more Crimbus. It's the hair, isn't it?
Hello. I'm JC. Jesus Christ. It's Christmas time, the best time of year, named after my dad, God Christmas. And you know what that means? What can be said about Jesus? We all know the story. 2,000 years ago.
Chat already
Kuromiya
lost
dance.
it. Elva Caddy is like, we all know the story, and I'm out here like, I've never been to Jesus class. I'm so glad there's a recap just for me. And chat, maybe.
A man had a beard. Some people loved it, so they banded together to form Organization 13. And some people didn't, so they killed him and he T-posed.
In the arms of an angel.
His name backwards is Sausage. And as you can probably imagine, with a fan base as loyal as Jesus's, it was inevitable that at some point there'd be tons of video games based off of his stories from the Holy Bible. And there are a lot of them. Trust me, there are a lot of them. There are too many of them. I'm not even kidding. I have too many of them. There are so many Bible games. And why do I have so many of them?
That's because Jesus Christ is my
No! I've even talked about one of them nearly 8 years ago on this very channel called The Zoo Race. Even though you probably can't tell, it's a racing game about Noah's Ark. Except in this version of the story, Noah tries to bomb all of the animals with explosive barrels and the losers get left behind in the Great Flood. Move out of the way, sheep! I'm getting on that ark! Every man for himself!
And you, Reuben, you're a rhinoceros!
The video I did about that single game was 25 minutes long with an...
He looked so different back then. Holy shit. What? Who came up with that? Okay, so imagine you're in the game company board meeting and you're like, okay, we need something good to put out for Easter. I don't know when Noah's Ark is about. Is there a holiday for that? I'm gonna say Easter. We need a new Easter game and we don't got anything. And somebody in the back of the row was just asleep was like, Garfield kart racing, but it's animals. And someone was like, that's good enough. Kids will love that. And then they passed it through the board meeting. I want to be in the pitch meeting for this game. Everyone's like, if I had a time machine and I could be anywhere, any place, anytime, I want to be at this historical event. No, I want to be in that boardroom. I just want to know what went down. I just want to...
8-minute filmed intro. You know, the Dark Ages. And that's extra embarrassing because you don't need that much time to talk about it. You can sum it up entirely with, what's this? What's this? I'm sick of all your shit. But the thing is, games like that and... the Bible game on PS2 are a bit too nebulous for me today. They're about the whole Bible. And today I wanted to specifically look at games that were only about Jesus. Starring Jesus, controlling Jesus, loving Jesus. And this also means I'm not going to be looking at Dance Praise, Praise Champion, or Guitar Praise, because they're all basically the same thing and they all...
There's a Guitar Hero version of this. There's a Guitar Hero game that's only...
play like... Jesus is a friend. Jesus is my friend. So let's not waste any time and jump right into it. Oh no, it's that guy, the sensitive one that gets really upset about everything. What's his name? Max.
He looks like a Silent Hill monster.
don't worry, he doesn't mind. He's dead. He's been gone for 2,000 years. Where have you been? Oh, can you get your phone and give him a call then? Can you add him on WhatsApp? Well, I don't want him there. Can you get him out? I want Jesus heart surgery! The first game we have today is called Run, Jesus...
I can't.
Just run! The feds are after you! Well, let's see what this is all about then.
Chat, if you find a Beat Saber game on Temu, I will buy it, I will play it, I will motion capture record it, do not test me. I'm renting every single motion capture solution for VTubers this month and next month for a fun video. Totally unrelated to needing tax expenses. Chat, if you find it, put it in the Discord server and I will play it. Do not test me on Jesus heart surgery. Break it down, Caddy.
No! So yeah, that was fun. As it turns out, Run Jesus Run is also known as the 10-second gospel, and that's because the game does indeed last for 10 seconds. Just like me. And no, I don't mean it lasts that long if you game over. Even if you beat the game, it only lasts 10 seconds. It's very true to his real life. You run left and right while hitting spacebar on each screen to, as the game says, do Jesus things. You save the sick, you walk on water, you jump over a hole. My favorite Jesus thing. And if you do enough of those things at the correct time, you beat the game with all of your apostles. Yeah! So what have we learned today, boys and girls? The lesson here is don't bother. You'll end up dead anyway. At least the length of the game is just enough time to make you think if it should be read as Run, Jesus, Run, or Run, Jesus, Run! But we can't just leave him there with his friends Mufasa and plus sign. Especially with his schlong hanging out. They didn't even take the ring off. So you know what we have to do? We have to save Jesus. Save Jesus! Save Jesus! It's a game on Steam. Steamsus. And the first thing the launch page told me was, this game doesn't look like other things you've played in the past. As such, we don't have much information on whether or not you might be interested in it. I can't wait! How do you like your Jesus? Good or simple? I quite like my Jesus to be on the fastest setting. Okay, let's go. It's time to save Jesus. The story here is that Jesus has spent so much time saving you that now he's got stuck and needs you to return the favor. Well,
is this the Mario plot? Is it that Mario game where you're playing as Peach?
You know what they say? When life gives you lemons, then... Level 1. Click to get rid of the sandbox. Okay, simple enough. Did we just murder a Roman centurion by dropping a bundled collection of human skulls on his head? That was metal as shit! And yep, that's basically what you do here. You click on blocks to make a boulder roll on top of Romans and then go... Whether you use a sack of skeletons, a spiked cannonball, or a rolling obese cow, you just need to click on blocks and hope the physics kill all of the Romans, being extra careful to stop the rock that is on fire heading straight for Jesus. And no, you can't hit Jesse, otherwise he heads off back to his dad's house for the weekend. My favourite thing in the game, though, are the explosives. God, they're so violent. They just launch everything right into the face of everyone, even Jesus. I haven't had this much fun since the last time I sang a hymn. Sadly, though, I'm getting bored, so I got to this old whiffly Johnny and stopped. Kill Jesus! Okay.
You know something about those Romans? They'll gladly die for their Caesar.
Was that in the Bible?
Yeah, I think I'm done. Sorry, everybody. I know I came back from heaven to check on all of you, but you all seem to be doing perfectly fine without me, so I'm gonna go. See you later. Bye. Did you know that there is a fighting game on Steam where you get to play as Jesus Christ? I'm sorry. I think I just pooed myself. Hello. This is Fight of Gods, and even though the game isn't explicitly about Jesus, who cares? You get to play as him beating the shit out of Moses. What more do you need? Fresh off the cross and ready to pound down. So what are the pros and cons of this game? Well, the pros are, it's a fighter. You can play as Jesus. you get to beat up Moses. And the cons are...
There are no cons!
Just look at how he arrives into the arena.
I'm back for the people.
Jesus doesn't need to try and get out of his prison. He takes the prison with him and kills you with it. And don't worry, if fighting Moses is a little bit too racy for you, then you can always beat up Father Christmas. Aha! Take that, you bearded nonce! This is for all the years you didn't get me the Hot Wheels garage set. In fact, you wouldn't even exist without me. Where do you think the name Christmas comes from? I am your daddy and you are my bitch! The only problem with Fight of God...
That got very violent very fast. I'm bringing this to the next drinking party town.
For me, though,
Oh, there's
is
a zombie
that
invasion.
I blow chunks. It's way
Yeah,
too hard
Jesus,
for me,
too
and I
funny.
can't tell if it's because the game isn't very good or I just can't play it right. Every special move I tried happened by complete accident, and even when I changed the difficulty down to very easy, I still got destroyed. This game nails you harder than me. Seriously though, this is far too hard for me. I just can't keep up with it. What do you think I am? A priest? If you don't stop kicking my ass, then I'm gonna stigmata all over the floor. I'm so sorry for failing you, Jesus. Can you please forgive me? Right then, on to the next game. Oh, damn! I forgot to bring it with me. Well, I'm not getting it. I'll send a disciple.
Oi!
Uh-huh.
Go to my flat.
Yes, Jesus.
I left a game in my bedroom.
Okay, I'll be back in a second. Do you want anything from the shops?
Yeah, get me a Monster Energy.
Already delivered. Wake up, juice. I love juice that wakes you up. You play as Lazarus or Jesus. This game is banned in my country. I'm gonna get arrested. Kirisaki, for real? I hope not. Rest in peppers. We will miss you greatly.
Jesus is an anime.
Is this a VHS?
Jesus.
What am I getting into with this?
Okay, Chad, hear me out. Jesus-themed VTuber. But huge honka-donkers.
Game then. Okay, bye. And then, Jesus? What is going on here? Oh, look, it's my favorite biblical figure, Jesus' staff. Wait, so why is this game called Jesus? Who or what is Jesus? I'm completely lost. Which is because this is a game for the MSX2, a Japanese home computer system from the 80s that was famous for
With a
kickstarting Metal
keyboard.
Gear, but is now more famous for having nothing in English. Like, come on, I can't even make a joke about what's going on. I get given a load of options, I click them to make something happen.
Kuromiya prayers too.
Okay, Chad, next model outfit. I'll be Jesus. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Please don't disown me or unfollow me or put me in hell. I didn't know there was home computer systems with full keyboards. That's crazy. What?
And these squiggles turn into new squiggles, and then this lady's face goes from
Not
relatively
putting her on the
normal to
cro-
banana yellow with the hand of a crab. What am I doing?
Can't
I
have
don't
anything in
understand
Detroit.
this moon language. Who even is
Oh.
Jesus? Is this Jesus? Is the ship called Jesus? Why is this game called Jesus? Oh,
We need to
Lord
get him a
Jesus, is that
translator.
you? There's a God somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Right, so apparently there is in fact an English fan translation of the Famicom version of this game that you can play on an NES emulator. And at the very least, everything makes a little more sense. Until this thing pops up and kills everyone, at which point I don't know why Jesus' name is all over this game, because he very clearly abandoned us. Alright, fine,
Is
this
this
game was a
Chainsaw
stupid
Man?
choice, but you can't blame me for looking at it. It was literally called Jesus. I had to give it a look, didn't I? Oh, came back. Like Jesus. So why don't we check out something that's more obviously about Jesus with his name in the title? Like, I don't know,
Holy little
5
model
loaves and 2
Pope.
fishes. You all know the story.
I don't know who this was for, but I'm glad we're thriving on the internet every day.
One day, a man went to the corner shop to get groceries for 5,000 people, but they only had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Oh no! Luckily though, Jesus was there, and he turned that small shopping bag into a feast. Only one time, though. Sorry, Ethiopia. You know what? With stories like this, people eating nothing but bread and fish, kids nowadays don't realize how lucky they have it. They've got all the food in the world and they still complain it isn't good enough.
Hey, I want my pudding!
No! You haven't eaten your fingers yet!
But, Mom!
Here's another story for you. In order to play this game, I actually had to sign up to a Bible study forum and purchase a yearly subscription to access the download page. You're welcome, zealots. My username is... Goddy has a great body. Now we need to pick a profile picture, and there are some fantastic ones. Here are some of my favorites. Yippee! Sunday school! The famous religious figure, R2-D2. My superpower is Jesus! On a mug. I love Sunday school! Help. The one I ended up picking, though, is definitely the best. Friend of the worm. It's
On a Worms Day! Can we get some worms in the chat? Please? Eat your fingers, lads. How will you grow into a strong gamer if you don't eat your opponent's fingers for dinner? No, they're not bone-free. They're not deboned. You better start crunching.
so threatening. Who's the worm? Why is he my friend? Where's God? Who is the worm? I'm starting to think I donated money to a cult. So now I have pleased the almighty worm. Please don't kill me, worm. I have to fill out the rest of my details. First name, Span. Last name, Ish. City, Spain. State, Churros. Yeah, I think we're done. And here we go. 5 loaves and 2 fishes, which should probably just be fish, and the word 5 is written while the number 2 should be written as a word like the number 5, but I'm not gonna be that guy, otherwise I'll be accused of blasphemy.
5 loaves, 2 fishes. Oh Lord, don't you know what my wish is just to be with you and serve you all my life. I was
Wow.
weak, but you gave me strength.
Is this the in-game soundtrack?
Oh, okay, it started again. Is that all we're getting? Is that the whole song? But where's my favorite bit?
That's because Jesus Christ is my...
Network engineer! Oh my god! God!
Has he heard me calling to him? Is my faith being tested? Oh, joyous day! Sing Hosanna to the King of Kings! Hello, I'm Spod!
So when chat is like, Lolo, why are you a capitalist? Why this is who comes to me in my dreams.
Actually, I'm
Spons.
Spons.
What's our sponsor segment?
Raid
Okay,
Shadowland!
story.
Never heard of it? Where have you been? Can I join you?
It's the sponsor of today's video, and it's a giant role-playing game for your PC or mobile phone with over 600 champions to summon and fight with in the land of television.
He's doing great. Get that bag. You sure those are not
Download in Raid
nightmares?
Shadow Legends with my QR code or link in the description!
I'm not joking when I say that I've been playing Raid ever since the
Perhaps.
first time I got sponsored by them. My personal favourite champion I give all my best gear to, Crimson Helm, but she isn't as good as... And of course, I must mention that I love the huge bosses. Speaking of, there's no better time to download Raid because of the newly added Hydra boss with 6 heads. Blight, Torment, Mischief, Wrath, Decay, and Suffering, which work together to poison
never
you,
seen
steal your
someone
buffs,
actually play
weaken
Raid
your
Shadow
attacks,
Legends
remove your
before.
healing. It's a nightmare.
Oh, my spawns.
I'm supposed to make this game sound fun, aren't I? Oh, look, it's simple. He's in it. You want him? Well, then log in for 7 days total before January 28th, and this legendary champion is yours for free if you're old or new to the game. It's really that simple. And don't forget, it's a very special time of year, isn't it? Make Christmas spectacular. And tell them they have BO. Golly gee, thanks.
I never understood people that buy the lazy Christmas gifts. Chat, if you hate your family member, you should still not be getting them Axe body spray. Who hurt you? I've 100% gifted the lazy Boots gift package to a family member before, but it's because I hate them.
Grandma, and my present to you is
Get a
my
gift card.
download
For
link
real?
and my QR code. You don't even need to worry about
Ooh.
selling your auntie's present of socks to buy something better because Raid is totally free. Thanks again for the sponsor, and... Bye. Let's start this thing up. Oh, hello, young man. Nice boat you have here. Oh, yeah, you've also got very nice hips. Yep. Oh, okay. Wait, what's going on? Why can't I look up? Why am I stuck staring at his lump? His eyes are up there.
Well, It looks like you're steering
Short
us in the
person
right
simulator.
direction.
What are you talking about? I just got here! Wait, where did I come from? Where am I? Who is moving this boat? In fact, scratch that. Why isn't this boat moving? We're going slower than Mary Magdalene's libido. And bloody pissing hell, man, these controls are so broken. All it takes is the slightest feathery tap of the keyboard, and you go apeshit flying off in every direction imaginable. I know
That's
we've
just
only
every
just
driving
started
game. What do
playing
you
this
mean?
deeply spiritual journey, but I think I'm already feeling the presence of Jesus.
Just give
Oh
them
wait,
money.
no, it's
Right.
vomit. The boatman tells us we need to head to the town nearby and convince my uncle to come with us to see me. So off we go, and no, we can't go any faster, because going to see the Son of God is not that exciting, even if he did get dressed up for the occasion.
Hey, cool hat!
Thanks, it hurts! We then find my uncle busy working in a well with his lovely collection of JPEGs, and he's not happy about us going off to see the G's, so now it's time to argue with him.
I know it's a long boat ride here to Bethsaida, so why do you want to go now back to the shore and listen to this Jesus teacher all day?
And if you think for a second that these dialogue choices affect anything, you're a complete wrong man. Because in every conversation, only one of these choices is the correct one to get the game moving on. And if you pick the wrong response, guess what happens?
The Messiah? Here? Well, now I've heard everything. I know it's a long boat
Oh,
ride
for the
here to
love of my
Bethsaida.
dad.
He sounds like that guy you sit to next on the bus that tells you some crazy sheep you are not sure is real if he's talking to you or not.
You know what, though? He does bring up a very good point.
Do you
Kinda
expect me to
unremarkable
drop
for its genre.
everything to go
Star Rail is
listen to
better.
a preacher from Nazareth?
Star Rail sponsor what?
We do need to,
Oh, dialogue.
you know, survive. So work is important, and I will stay to help you out.
Fallout
I mean, we'll get
dialogue.
it done much faster if we work together, and then we can find Jesus quicker.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound right.
So why are you telling me not to go then? Now, what the game wants me to do is tell him that the real-life food and water we need to keep us alive isn't as important as Jesus' morning breath. And you know what? That convinces him.
Don't worry, kids, I'll get you some food.
Damn. Brutal.
In the beginning.
At this point, Uncle Fester tells us to find some bread and fish in a nearby house for the trip.
Wait, do the twists
Only
and
problem
Fallout
is
never
nothing here can
matter?
be clicked on, or jumped on, or
Hold
climbed
up.
on, or prayed on. We're stuck in perpetual misery that not even God could save us from. And I was stuck here for 15 minutes before deciding to give up and make my way over to some more buildings over there.
And I walked the whole way.
I don't know how he makes it through the boring
it
games
took
every
me-
single time. How?
2 entire minutes of nothing. And after all of that,
And it is an
I got
HSI
there,
sponsor?
and I can't even get
Yay!
in. Sorry,
Heck yeah.
Jesus, I won't be there to hear your lecture. I guess I'll just have to go to hell. Thank you for playing our game and learning this important Bible story. We hope this story helps you believe Jesus is the Messiah sent by God to save the world. Well, actually, all I learned is that if you want to stop a man from finding Jesus, put a 2-foot wall in
The
the way.
fish
May you
counter.
feel fed by his presence and ready to serve him all your life. Yep, this is a cult.
This is so
I
ominous.
really need to do a messy brow. Quick, everyone! We have to go to the
That's
toilet!
a crazy font. Is that a game controller? Chat. So when I talked about it last time that you should not eat anything that you can eat, this is what I was talking about. New parable just dropped. Get in here. New Stanley parable.
This here is a Sinclair ZX Spectrum, possibly the UK's biggest home computer from the 80s. You know, back in the days when games for computers came on cassette tapes. That one's Horace Goes Skiing. Do half of you even know what a
It looks
cassette
so
tape is?
cute,
Bands
though.
used to record albums on these things.
Caddy is a blessing to the side.
Let's listen to it.
Ah. Oh shit. Okay, chat. If you don't remember what a cassette is, you're very young and very blessed. That's what most of them sound like.
And that was why?
Now, the Spectrum may have been revolutionary for the time, but going back to it today isn't that fun at all.
Beautiful.
Take the game Manic Miner, for instance. You boot it up, and then after 3 minutes and 13 seconds of loading, it takes you to this.
And believe it or not, there is a Jesus game on the Spectrum, Galilee, which is a place Jesus went to one time. And in that story, I think he wanted to go and see a concert and he didn't have a ticket, so he tried to sneak in without anyone noticing, like...
Okay, well, the game isn't about Jesus.
Called it.
And Jesus isn't in it.
Cassettes
But it
and
does
pens
count
too.
because this is a location and Jesus can be anything, even a place.
So we boot up the game and this happens.
Don't pull a muscle from reaching. Oh. This feels terrifying. This is like you're inside of GLaDOS's brain. B-movie game was on the shelf in that shot. There's the B-movie game. It's still loading to
Oh.
this day.
You thought it loaded? No! Because it takes a total of 4 minutes and 50 seconds to load, after which we finally get to a title screen. Time to play Galilee, 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 Figaro, Magnifico, oh, oh, oh.
I'm not gonna lie. Every day I'm like, I'm born in the wrong time period. I want to go back to the olden days, chat. I want to experience life again in the 80s and 90s. I take it back. If this was my gaming experience, I'll politely decline.
Oh,
Dial-up internet
it took
kinda
5
noise.
minutes to load text. Galilee is a text adventure. Yeah, no graphics, no
Wow.
music, just text. The real
played one of these
adventure
on
is in
Steam
your
before,
head,
yeah?
and that's the best thing about playing a video game. You wake up with a throbbing There is something very important to do, but you cannot
So you try to cross the border.
remember what it is. What do you want to do now? Well, let's press
That's
enter
a
and
long
see.
loading screen.
You are in the graveyard.
This game was a
In the
stretch goal.
distance, a field is ready for harvest. Obvious directions are north or
Prephoria.
west. Okay then, go
Not
north.
like this.
You are in the graveyard. You hear groaning and screaming. What do you do now? Join in? Alright, fine. Oh, hang on. A maniac jumps on you and hits you. Holy shit, but we only just started! What is this, John Wick? What do I do now? Attack maniac. Okay.
Oh my god.
Jump on him?
Oh my god.
Call him a cunt? Right then, I don't know what to do. He's been jumping on us like a trampoline for at least a minute and I can't get him off. So what if I hit him back? You hurt your hand. The maniac says, I'll kill you again! Hang on, what?
He's
When
like,
did he kill me the
"Daddy,
first
it
time?
is."
What do I do now? I don't know. Ask him why? I do not see why here. I'll kill you again! Alright, fine. Kill him. You do not have a weapon. The maniac leaves. Boy, this game's going 1,000,000 miles an hour! Well, hey, I'm not done with him yet. Chase maniac. A maniac jumps on you and hits you. God damn it! What kind of a place am I living in where I can't walk 3 feet without a maniac leaping on top of me? You know what I want to do? Move house. Now he's saying he'll kill us
so
again.
frustrating.
What the
How
hell is
would you-
going on? I don't know. Steal weapon.
Okay, I need to be smarter about this. We have to take another route.
You think there's a
What would
playthrough somewhere?
Jesus do? He's not real!
Talk to maniac. The maniac says, I'll kill you again. Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up. I'm really running out of ideas now. Find weapon. You see the maniac.
This is the first
Yep,
D&D
I saw him
game
a while ago. Okay, well maybe he's just a bit glum. Take
when you play
maniac on
D&D
a
with
date.
an AI.
You can't get that! What, is the maniac out of my league? You know what? Screw it. I'm not giving him the satisfaction. Kill myself. You do not have a weapon.
No!
You are in the graveyard. You hear the rattling of
skill.
chains. Well, that sounds sick. I'm going to record them for my mixtape. I can't follow all that! Well, in that case, I really haven't got any more ideas. Give up. You give a denarius. What? You know what? I don't want to go to Galilee anymore. Galilee sucks. I think I'm going to have my holiday somewhere else, like Suckley. Or maybe even really push the boat out and go to Licky End. But I haven't decided yet. I need to figure out which is closer once I reach Piddle Bypass!
Okay, let's get back on
I
track.
love
Jesus
Wales.
games, Jesus
Wales
games.
is the best country ever.
Well, they seem to be all over Steam, don't they? So let's go back on Steam and see what we can find next. Like, Jesus Christ RPG. Okay.
Wait, that's cute. Do, 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 do. The action sequence slaps. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Don't try this at home.
This tastes like Fanny.
We start off in a nice little house where we keep water, fish, and eggs in treasure chests, and then waddle our way over to Mother Mary to let her know we're leaving to get our first Pokemon. Both I and your father, I mean, Joseph, will miss you.
Why does it look like,
Sneef. We walk around the town, talk to people, and find out that we can't help the organ player get wrecked because I can't perform miracles yet without travelling to the desert to get baptized. Because even if you are the Son of God, you're still useless until you get wet.
They just drowned him.
We go to the oasis to
looked
get
like
baptized and come out looking like a stupid baby.
Hello, I'm Jesus Christ. I just shat my pants.
As it turns out, I learned exorcism, and all it took was me getting a little bit damp.
Dude, I want that!
Did it work?
Caddy? Caddy?
Suddenly, Satan of all
Did it
people
work, though?
appears, and he is looking fire. If this guy is
RPG
supposed to be the root of all
RPG
evil, why do I
making
want to get a beer with him? He
Do they all
tries
look
tempting us to
similar?
jump off of a cliff to prove that we are as great as we say we are, and we reply, "You are not to put the Lord your God to the test." Pussy. And because of that cop-out, Satan sends Beelzebub after us with all of his minions. In brown trousers. Time for a battle then. Yeah!
It's Greg from
Demonic
Accounting
Fly
Real.
uses smelly finger.
You know what? I don't want to fight anymore. Which is good, because in the game, I can always choose to refrain. I mean, after all, that is what Dad would want.
Well, I died, and we get the greatest message I've ever read. Jesus Christ was defeated. Sorry, Christians.
Right then, I guess we can't fix every problem with peace, so it's time for Jesus to cut.
Kill the demon, go to hell. Kill the demon, go to hell. Kill the Lord of the Flies, go to hell. And then I stole his wallet. And the Bible lesson we learnt today, kids, is that violence solves everything. Jesus Christ RPG is an
Cute
RPG
little
where you walk
Pokemon
around
bit.
an overworld, explore
Caddy?
buildings, talk to people for advice and items, buy weapons and armor, find
you're
party
living
members in
great.
the form of disciples, level up with experience points to learn new miracles, and attack everyone that disagrees with you in turn-based battles.
How tabled the turn.
Sadly, though, you can't walk on water. You're not my Jesus. You can't progress throughout the game without obtaining certain miracles, which you can use in combat as well as the overworld. But in order to get those miracles, you have to do a lot of fights to get a lot of XP. I don't remember that bit in the Bible where Jesus had to grind. The thing is, though, this game may be on Steam, but it's totally free to download, and it's a totally functional RPG. I've got no complaints about it,
so
really. Finally, after all
cute.
the bollocks I've seen so far, playing Jesus Christ RPG is just like when you're starving and you finally get your food at a restaurant.
Yes, my favourite!
And to make things even better, this game is actually a trilogy. Yeah, 3 RPGs in one. Rise Jesus Christ RPG is more of the exact same, so I won't say anything about it. But what about Baby Jesus Christ RPG? What could this one be like? We get some intro text talking about the angel Gabriel coming down to see Mary for a bit of the old in, out, and she's not very happy about it. Greetings, favored one. The Lord is with you. I also didn't get much sleep last night. So Gabriel tells Mary that she'll be pregnant with the Son of God despite her being a virgin, and her face sums it all up. And then, as if by magic, with the tiniest tap of the spacebar, she's knocked up in a single frame. Sorry, can we see that again?
The sound effect.
Disappointingly, not much else happens after that, and it becomes more of the exact same
Chat,
again.
that's how you got
Except now
pregnant.
you
Can I
control
get
a
an
fat,
M-break command in
blooming
chat?
Mary as she violently shakes her pregnant stomach around. The main problem with this, though, is that I went out of the town to try and explore,
Yo,
when all of a
she's
sudden
out.
I was jumped by a desert thief, and Mary was surprised. So surprised, she died in one hit. Game over. And here's baby Jesus about to be stabbed. Sitting in a big poo. Fine then, I'll stock up
Why
on
is he
some
so
weapons before I
bald?
leave. Hello there, poor starving child. I don't have any food, but did you know the only food you need is the word of Jesus Christ? I'll buy something off of you. Battle saw? Perfect. I always wanted to equip the Virgin Mary with a battle saw. Oh look, it's Joseph. Come on then, cuck. Time to go to Bethlehem and give birth to our bastard child. Oh no, a tourist appeared and called us... hillbillies from Nazareth. I guess now we have no choice but to kill him with our battle saw. And luckily, Joseph joined our party pre-equipped with a giant battle hammer. After caving the tourist's face in, we look around all of the inns to stay for the night, and sadly, there's nowhere to go. I can see where this is going. Time for us to have a perfectly normal and natural birth in a cow pat. We find the right stable we need, walk in the door, and then immediately there's Jesus. Boy, that was quick. We three kings of Orient are bearing gifts with God unknown.
Okay, then time to move on to the next game I found. Fluffy and God's Amazing Christmas Adventure.
These are cute as
I
heck.
don't know if Jesus has anything to do with
This
this
was probably
game.
someone's first game project.
But he did have a lot of hair, so Fluffy must be his nickname.
Sounds like a cool band. Ow! Cute!
Oh dear. Fluffy is not Jesus. Fluffy is a sheep.
I'm so sorry, Jesus. Can you please forgive me?
It's getting more and more cursed.
Alright, so this game
Sheep mention!
isn't about Jesus at all, which means it doesn't count. But the second that God appeared in the game and started talking,
Hello, Fluffy the sheep.
I couldn't bring myself to stop recording it.
Well, my name is the Lord Almighty. You can just call me God.
You can call me Matthew McConaughey. So this is one of those I'm just going to tell you the story of Jesus games with a few interactive elements along the way. But when I say a few, I really mean a few, because most of this just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Well,
Hey, you know what I really wanted to do today? Become a prophet. And like all good prophets, I need to rewrite my own version of Isaiah 9, my favorite movie in the series. But we can only edit what's already there a few words at a time. Name a thing that is super good.
I'm gonna be... Stopping on this frame exactly was... For real. I'm gonna be honest. I've played a bunch of kids games when I was younger, and they were all terrible. This is giving me the same vibe. This gives the same vibe as you're going to school, you go to your computer class, and they're like, we got a game for you, and the game is 90% text. This was designed to torture some children.
Premarital sex. Name a thing that is really bright. My asshole. Name a form of restraint or force that is really strong. The policeman. 2 words that mean the same thing as smashed. Wasted and drunk. 1 word that describes what the whole world could use. YouTube.com/Caddicarus. Name a profession that helps people. My dealer. A new, more exciting title for God.
Greg?
Mister. Name a royal title or government title given to a leader. Yas Queen. A good adjective. An good adjective such as great man or loving mother. Bulging. Perfect. Time to export. The prophet Fluffy said in the 9th chapter of her book, there will be a time in the future when Galilee of the Gentiles will be filled with premarital sex. The people who walk in darkness will see a great asshole that will shine on all who live in the land where death casts its shadow. For God will break the policeman that binds his people. In that day of peace, battle gear will be wasted and drunk, for a child is born to us. A youtube.com/Caddicarus given to us. These will be...
Combat! I'm so sorry, I promise I'm a good, serious streamer. We could all use that redacted in our lives. Do they still make Bible games in the 2020s? Seems like they could be successful. Oh, I actually don't know. I'm sure there is.
His royal titles,
Last
Wonderful
4 years at
Dealer,
least.
Mighty Mister, Yas Queen of Peace. He will rule forever with fairness and justice from the throne of his ancestor David. The bulging commitment of the Lord Almighty will guarantee this.
Wait a second. You can
Glad you
print
tucked this
this?
shirt
Well, then
in.
that settles it. The words of Fluffy will be set in stone forever.
This is beautiful. Look at that sheep! Beautiful. Enjoy this gem of a content creator. He is the best.
Now, to be honest, I was going to stop the game here.
What?
But then I discovered that you can have the game read this back to you.
Oh my god.
And that made it
Please be our Mudon voice. Please be our text-to-speech voice. Please be standard Windows text-to-speech.
so much better.
There will be a time in the future when Galilee of the Gentiles will be filled with premarital sex. To the people who walk in darkness will see a great asshole that will shine on all who live in the land, for a child is born to us. A youtube.com/Caddicarus is given to us.
Everything is better in that text-to-speech voice. Don't even add me,
Lasting
chat.
Father, Yah's Queen of
Everything.
Peace, the bulging commitment of the Lord Almighty will
rest,
guarantee
King, please.
this.
And
Look at
then
that rest.
I was going to stop the game there,
Is this the Jesus Games video?
but then
yeah.
I found something else. Super Jesus.
Time to fill in more text gaps and tell the world what really happened on Christmas Day.
Super baby Jesus, the super Messiah, was born in the
Hold up. Is this just Mouton? Chet, I'm a sheep. My mascot is a sheep. They share the same voice. I was Jesus Games all along. John Legend's house. I was
John
Jesus
Legend's
Games.
house. Real baby Jesus' greatest powers were his giant feet and tiny fingers. Super baby Jesus wins friends and conquers enemies by his exploding balls. The real baby Jesus will grow up to conquer people's hearts with his blaspheming.
And then I was
just kept going.
to stop the game there. I really was. But then on the main menu, I noticed this little thing in the bottom corner. DJ Fluffy Jams. I just had to. Stop looking at me like that.
And what is this, I heart thou whale? Well, it's a drag and drop songs of praise beat mixer set to some Christmas hymns. And you can change a few words around and add in your own background noises.
Here's what I came up with. Merry Pissmas.
This is what it feels like when they give me too much power and let me make my original songs.
You know what? For a game that's about Jesus and where
Beautiful.
Christmas comes from, I didn't see Jesus a single time in this game. Where the hell was he? Sorry, mate, I think we forgot about you. Time to move on to the next game, then. Fist of Jesus.
Little
a game
known
that
fact,
used to...
Kuromiya Lucien is just sheepium for the Lord walks amongst us. Trust me, bro.
I'll take this one. I'm not even gonna correct this one. This is beautiful. Is this a good place to like make an intermission and say that I'm not a Jesus Games hater or a religious hater? I know very little about the content. I just think these are funny out of context. Thank you. These are really good. I'm not gonna lie. Games like this, topics like this, and content like this, I'm like, this is me jumping into a fandom that I don't know anything about. This is like how people must feel getting into Lord of the Rings now that everything's already been released. I just know very little. I think it's interesting. How dare you laugh at this then, slash sarcasm slash joke. Getting into the Jesus fandom in 2020 is crazy. You have to watch them in the wrong order to annoy the fans. I think everyone should always watch stuff by vibes. In any order. Do you guys remember when things were just only on TV and all you could do was watch it in the order they aired it on TV, whether it was out of order or in order? That's what it feels like. If you watch Star Wars 1 to 9 backwards, you go from bad to good, so it's not bad. I'm gonna try that next time I have spare time.
to be on
Just all
Steam
of it.
and mobile phones back in 2015 before suddenly being removed forever, meaning you can't actually buy it anymore unless you already owned it before it was taken down.
Did somebody already own it?
Or you pirate it. Like I did.
I'm glad he got it by very honest means.
Sorry! I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to illegally download it! Please let me come home! I'm really
I can't save him.
It's so cold outside. Please let me in, Dad!
What's really sad, though, is that even after all the effort I went through to download the game and emulate it, I really don't have much to say about it. Maybe it's
This
because I
is so
pirated
cute.
the Android version.
Oh,
It's the only
shit.
one that I could find and get working. But this is one of the most basic beat-em-ups I've ever played. Buy something and get rid of the ads. Huh. Buy it. It's not particularly good or bad or even actually that funny. The story we have here is that there isn't one.
But that doesn't matter. I'm smart. I know mathematics.
Okay, well, Lazarus has come back from the dead and is turning everyone into zombies, and Jesus wants us to send him back to hell, otherwise he'll get told off. But other than that, you
He looks so
throw
scared.
fish at the poor. The game is a beat 'em up.
It's like
You beat
Plants
'em
vs.
and you
Zombies.
up 'em, charging around like a galloping sausage right into the enemy's back door. It's incredibly straightforward shit. Each level is a little arena. You can pick up weapons. You have a few unlockable special moves,
Jesus,
and you
beat
can
'em up.
either
This is
survive
actually
as long
kinda
as you can, or
cute.
kill a certain number of zombies, chickens, or dirty, stinking lepers.
I remember that bit in the Bible when Jesus said to the sick, "Do the world a favor and let me finish you off."
You don't even control Jesus for most of it, which is even more disappointing. Instead, you play as Judas. You know, the guy from the Beatles song, written by Paul McCartney and Jonathan Lanoux.
Why is he walking like that? Chad, I promise I'm a good, law-abiding, God-fearing sheepazard. But what is that?
Hey, Jude. I mean, if you like the idea of killing sheep with the stars of Bethlehem or pulling the hearts out of non-believers because that will make them join your religion, then by all means, illegally download the game and see for yourself. But it's just a bit too wishy-washy for me. There's not much going on here. And this Lazarus boss fight? Impossible. I swear to Jesus Christ, otherwise known as God Jr., that it isn't possible. Whenever you try to get behind him to attack during this phase of the fight where he's invincible from the front, he always gets multiple hits in or speeds off towards you before you can even get away safely. And you will die.
Oh, stop being such a... Oh, wait. I'm Jesus. I can't swear. Stop being such a... twunt. And speaking of twunts, here is Pathway to Jesus on the iPhone.
5 incredible adventurers entrusted with an airship that can take them anywhere in the world, powered by a special Bible that also opens pathways to the past.
Is that the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack? Am I gonna get demonetized today? There are so many of these shows that I've seen as a kid where it's like random religious parody thing that has nothing to do with the times, the story whatsoever, but for some reason this or real life and Jesus crossover shows for kids. What?
Yep, I'm gonna need some help with this one. Okay, we all learned a very valuable lesson today, and we're all better people for it.
So yes, you heard that right. This is a video game where you pilot a time-traveling spaceship powered by a Bible that is searching for Jesus F. Christ. And on your mobile phone, no less. I always wanted to finish a phone call to my granddad's funeral director and then hop on my Bible spaceship game. Suddenly, the ship crashes because, oh, I don't know, maybe because the controls have been left with a goddamn chimp! And we wake up in this very strange place. We swipe around the screen to move.
This is actually kind of cute.
And...
It's
Okay,
too
but, like,
hard.
This
why?
is an extremely basic pushing puzzle game, and I mean extremely basic. This has solely been designed for the kiddywinks so they can easily get their daily dose of the man in the bathrobe. To be fair though, it isn't awful, it looks fine enough and it has decent production values, but what are we doing all of this for?
I know where and when we are. This is Bethlehem, on the night Jesus was born.
Wait, how did we time travel to the birth of Jesus? It didn't happen!
Our airship crashed and our team separated. It appears that God has used this moment to show us something incredible.
Yeah, you hear that,
Lamb of
kids?
God.
If your spaceship crashes and you don't know if anybody is left alive, screw them, it doesn't matter. Because God made you crash so that you could see his snotty little son. And that's more important than finding your dying friends.
The
cat looked
Spirit
like
of
it was
God
part of the
descended
level.
on him like a dove, and a voice from heaven spoke on him, saying,
I gotta say, the voice acting is getting better with every single game.
"This is my son, whom I love."
And that's why I'm going to let him die on a big wooden stick. Okay, I take it back. This game isn't that good at all. It's actually a little bit...
I heard something. Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
Completely broken? Just check out this AI here.
I heard something. I heard something. Who's there? Who's there?
Do you just not like gingers? Is that what this is? Oh, and you'd think I wouldn't complain about the controls here when all you do is swipe the screen, but man, it is non-stop. You swipe for every single individual space you need to move. After a while, it kills your finger. It's just constant rubbing. I feel like Jesus is fluffer.
Jesus was only 12 when he was teaching in the temple.
Wow, kids really can do amazing things.
Yeah, kids, I know you don't want to tidy your room or wash a plate, but feel free to teach Christianity in any don't even need to do your homework, it's fine.
God can work any problem for good. I have the hope that he will do just that in this situation.
Sweet! He'll finish the game for me then. And I think he might actually have to because I can't go any further. I distract this guy with the only rock available, which means I have no more rocks to distract this guy, and I physically can't continue. Hey! What do I do? Where do I go? I can't move! Help me, Squeezy Jeezy!
Wait a second, why am I playing this? I'm the son
You've
of
committed
G. I
crimes
can do
against
whatever
Roy.
I want.
What say you in your
I'm
defense?
hungry. I want free food. Yes!
Hi, boy. Welcome to the Beefy Boys. How can I help?
Oh my god. Please tell me they have a war!
Hi, yeah, I came back to save you from sin. I want a burger. Actually, no, scratch that. I want two. Hi, come on in, it's you. Come on. Yeah, it's me. Someone gets it, finally. Thank you very much. Dying for a burger.
Surely that's a friend.
Congratulations, it's a boy. Right, sit me down and give me your...
Not the space by pregnancy
all
call
your
back.
meat.
Brave yourself.
Okay, thank you. This way. They think I'm Jesus, but I'm actually not. Okay then, guys, here you go. Here's your table.
Will the food be
Actually,
free though?
Can I go to the kitchen instead? I need to bless it. Whoa, that smells great. You mind if I add my own thing?
Oh no. Oh no.
Simply having wonderful Christmas time. Come on, keep going. Chop, chop, chop. It's looking drier than my sandals. Hey, look, vegans.
What did you run off?
Miracles of Jesus for Windows 95. If you want eternal salvation in heaven, all you need is 32 megabytes of RAM. And
The first computer I ever owned was a 95. Feel old yet? Don't. He did book the place for this, at least according to the behind the scenes. But there's a behind the scenes of this. I really want to see it.
thus Jesus said unto his disciples, it is better to set the system color depth to 256. Yes. Oh.
Oh.
No. We boot the game up, and I'm in love with the fact that Jesus' corpse is the mouse pointer. I love it. And let's begin our path to heaven with some puzzles.
But all games for Windows 95 look like that.
Shit, man, this music is banging. Where can I get the album?
I didn't know Jesus grew up in the project.
First off, there's this painting game, and I made my own masterpiece that I call Leprosy Babe. Then there's Spot the Difference, and if you get it wrong too many times, you burn in hell. I don't know. Then finally, there's these jigsaws to solve, where every finished piece makes a lovely noise that sounds like Satan's... I've heard pap smears more pleasant than this. What I find interesting, though, is that these are the only games on this disc, and they are all memory games. Remember what the right colors are for painting, remember what was different about the original picture, also that the kids playing can train their stupid idiot pea brains to remember as much holy scripture as possible. Hey, I know that sounds
like a terrible restaurant to go to.
Cynical, but none of the games I've played so far had an entire section dedicated to just reading prayers at you.
The music's kind of good, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, a prayer before going to sleep in case we don't wake up. How sweet.
I want to pray for those who have no shelter, that you
Scottish accent spotted.
protect them and keep them from harm.
Well,
I come to your presence and pray for the people who are suffering from illness. You are the healer, Lord. Heal their wounds, cure their illness.
oh, that's good. I guess you won't need hospitals then.
Guide me, Lord, throughout this night.
It's kind of sweet, I'm not gonna lie.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
Bitch! Okay, time to head off to my favorite biblical game, Information. And let's check out some of the characters of the Bible. Oh, wow. I didn't know Pavarotti was in it. And by the way, Joseph, you could really do with a haircut. And David, you could do with a new face. Hang on, where's Mary? Why isn't she a main character in Jesus' life? Well, I guess she didn't do too much. She only birthed him. Right, fine then. Let's go and see what weapons is. Joy to the world, I did come. Time to check out the...
Wait, Wait. Isn't it illegal to shoot one of those eagles in America? I have questions. Hold up.
Heard of God now? What does he say about wisdom? What is wisdom? I don't know. Okay, then how about obedience? He who does not love God and does not keep his words is in for eternal damnation.
So you're saying I need to be gay?
And finally, we have the story, the main event of this ancient holy artifact. From Windows 95. And don't let the horrifying Silent Hill rusted text put you off. This is simply a very basic retelling of the life of Jesus without any interactivity. And that's
It's illegal
it.
to even touch the feathers of
Play
an eagle.
Miracles of Jesus right now. The game critics all over the world are saying you can buy it if you want. Yeah, I thought this was going to be one of those like Disney storybook games, but with added smiting. And no, it's just a boring narration telling you things that Jesus did, and apparently the narrator can't even read.
But he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to the baptism.
Oh boy, oh no, Jesus, stop it! No, put that back on, what are you doing? No!
Angels came.
Okay, to be fair, there is this one awesome bit where you do safe cracking with Jesus, but aside from that, I've got nothing to add. It doesn't even finish the story at the crucifixion. You know, the best bit. It just stops right here as he gets taken away after being caught kissing a man in a forest because it was illegal back then. Luckily, the voice acting is easily my favorite thing.
This is my beloved son, with whom I am well pleased.
Just drowned him.
Yeah, did you hear that? God's well pleased with his son, yeah. He's well good, isn't it? You're right, proper lad. I'm God, I'm well pleased with my son. Well pleased. My favourite band is Wet.
Get up. Why are you sleeping?
Yeah, come on. We gotta get some ice cream and find some boys.
Turn away from your sins and baptize yourself.
But what should we do then?
People used to touch their feathers so much. They went bald.
Go away!
If you are the Son of God, command these stones to turn into bread.
It is written in the scriptures that man shall not live on bread alone,
Is that
but
a
by
Khajiit?
every word that comes from the mouth of God.
So what you're saying is you
Oh my
can't
God,
do
it's
it.
supposed to be a demon.
If you are the Son of God, cast thyself down.
And please stop my tail from coming out of my stomach.
At the end of it all, though, Miracles of Jesus does show off my personal
I'm sorry I made it Skyrim.
favorite miracle he ever pulled off. The time when he found the fire exit.
By the way, if any of you out there are genuinely
fire
worried
exit?
that I'll be damned to hell for all eternity for making this video, don't worry. I was christened, so I get a free pass.
Next up, we have this special little gem known as the U Testament, a game about Jesus made by a guy called M. Dickey, who is infamous around the internet for making the worst things. The game starts off with a character creator, and I am not changing anything about him. Welcome to planet Earth, Sid Arthur. And here is what the cutscenes look like.
It did look like the poop killer. Oh my God.
I wish Dad was here to see this.
The game follows your journey to meet Jesus Christ and become besties with him, but first we need to get baptized, which ends up not happening because
Why
we're
is
told
this
we're
game
a fool.
happening in,
And
like,
then,
2
oh,
frames?
look at that. Oh, look, the quality just got worse. Good. And then this woman appears claiming to be God, but we know that isn't possible because women can't do anything. And by the way, those cutscenes, yeah, I'm not doing anything to them. They just run like that at 3 frames a second. If my 3090 can't run this beast, we are beyond saving. I guess we're dealing with a bit of a tricky dicky. So this fake God over here, she's so fake that as soon as she stops speaking, the entire village of bug-eyed freaks all rush at her to beat her to the ground. But I don't join in. I watch instead. Can I borrow some of your toilet roll? We run off somewhere else, and lo and behold, there he is, Mr. Christ himself. Yes, I know he looks like an alcoholic bricklayer, but trust me, it's definitely him. And at this point, all we have to do is follow him and watch stuff happen. Yeah, that's it. Map tells us where to go, we find him. Map tells us he's moved somewhere else, we find him. Map tells us he's moved somewhere else, we find him. This is as much fun as a dick veruca. And every time we find him, he gives us a new wisdom. A man cannot live by bread alone, only by the energy that makes it bread in the first place. What? Wheat? If anything, I just wish that more interesting stuff happened here because nothing really does. Aside from the time that I got fed up and decided to beat Jesus, at which point he said, "Touch me again and I'll kill you." Jesus loves me, this I know. What's that, father of Christianity? Professor Peace? Mr. Goodwill toward men? You'll kill me, will you? Well, we'll see about that.
To be fair, I suppose I was meant to be touched by Jesus and not the other way around. But come on, man, do you really think you can just kill whoever you want?
Something that I do actually like a little bit are the loading screens in between each area. They give you spiritual quotes about the life of Jesus from famous religious figures, including Mahatma Gandhi, the Prophet Muhammad, Pharrell Williams, Jay-Z, Bruce Lee, Oprah Winfrey, Jimi Hendrix, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Tupac, Kanye West, Eminem, Osama Bin Laden, and...
That was haunting as heck. Obi-Wan?
Osama Bin Laden! Osama Bin Laden!
Well, I suppose we did manage to find him, and nobody's found Jesus yet, so... Oh no, his name popped up and he made everything go pink. Silly Bin Laden!
By the way, on the character creation screen, you can make some absolute freaks of nature, let me tell you. Like Peter, the 33-year-old, 1 foot tall, fat and angry old man.
I don't have a small wang, it's proportionally very big!
And then there's Elijah, the 11-foot tall, topless, bearded woman with a receding hairline. Now, I know there's a few of you out there that like getting stepped on, but is this too much? Or do you consider it a challenge? Do you need to conquer Mount Everest?
But hey, at least I know that if I want to get to heaven, all I gotta do is fly a plane into a building. And I'm not suggesting anything here, but Osama did run away and hide in a cave, and Jesus was resurrected and walked out of a cave. I'm not saying he's Jesus, but...
New game time! Here is Secrets of Jesus, and there is Jesus telling us a secret. But keep it to yourself, because the policeman's after him. Hey, do you want to see the scariest thing of all time?
Slay!
I love this artwork.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful!
It's the angriest hushing face I've ever seen. Shh. Why does Jesus look so intimidating? Here are some of the Steam achievements. Jesus gets assassinated. Jesus is ticklish. And... pissed. And here we are, the title screen. The Secrets of Jesus. The game starts off in Italy, where a lonely fisherman can't catch any fish, so then he starts whinging about having pizza again.
Cute, I'm not
and then starts complaining about his weight, and then, oh Jesus, Lord in heaven, please don't make me eat pizza again. I'm praying to the almighty Lord, please don't make me eat pizza again. Please do not make me eat Domino's again. So then the angels say, fine, shut up. And God himself hands him a message in a bottle that reads, don't get too excited, there's nothing actually useful in this message, but have you heard of a man named Jesus? Immediately, we forget the plight of the starving fish man and end up in Jesus' crib.
Did he just have to eat pizza again? Did nobody help him out? That's so sad, so tragic. Can we get like 5 gifted so I can eat a pizza tonight?
And guess what? He won't stop bitching either. I don't like my house. I can't sleep. My neck hurts. I have OCD. Just get to the point already. Look, here's Mary doing something weird with her arm legs. Let's give her a pat. Good boy. Surprise! For God's sake, Jesus!
Where's the Writer's Nobel Prize?
Secrets of Jesus is boring. There is so much talking in this damn thing. I know point-and-click games tend to be a bit talky, but no joke, this is mostly dialogue. Absolutely insipid dialogue that doesn't mean anything, explain anything, contribute to the plot. It's like walking into someone else's text messages from the year 30 AD. Well, at the very least, Jesus does give us a bit of the look. He goes around the town being so high and mighty, it makes me sick. He finds an old man, demands his name, and then when he asks for Jesus' name in return, he replies, don't worry, simpleton, you can't pronounce it anyway. He disturbs the home of a naked woman, demands that she come outside because he's going to heal people. She says no thanks because I'm, you know, naked. And he says,
is that 5 Do you love a pizza? Bah! It's me, the capitalist sheep. That's right. Bow before me. What kind of pizza? Probably all vegetable.
Back to her that if she comes out right now, he'll use his powers to enlarge some of her. Even candles. Candles are beneath this man. Who does he think he is? The son of God? I'm the light. Candles are useless compared to me. Well, okay then, Mr. Big Shot. If you're so bright and wonderful, you can be my hallway lamp. Oh no. What's this now? Jesus Christ himself.
I didn't realize it's the cursor that's Jesus.
refuses to carry on walking forward on this
Oh,
path
vegetable, no cheese.
because there are
Mom made
two
pizza for
rabbits
lunch.
in the way. What
Ooh.
kind of messiah are you? Clicking around, clicking around, clicking around. I have no idea what I'm doing. Can't go this way, can't go that way, can't pick this up, can't pick that up. Ruin this person's day, ruin that person's day. Shall I jump? Yes.
Do you want to know what the name of the next game is?
Jesus in space.
Jesus in space?
I had it. I'm a genius, chat. I honestly... Yes, space Jesus! Oh.
Jesus in space!
Oh.
Da, 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 da. This will look perfect on my desktop next to Manhunt 2. Stardate 9/10/18, somewhere in the Alpha Gamer system. Christians aboard the Starship Tarsus are on a mission to...
Oh man, let me guess. A mission to save an entire planet's ecosystem? A mission to end a centuries-long war? A mission to rescue a captured galactic diplomat?
A mission to share the gospel.
Hyperdrive. Check. Bibles? Check.
Sorry, dude. Bibles aren't going to save you from your own hair growing out of your eyes. This is Stu Dent, and he's a lovable little Christian
We must
boy
go
whose
to the
sole
one
mission
place
is to...
where Jesus is not corrupted by sins.
Space.
explore other planets and share...
Oh, I get it!
And share the good word of Jesus.
At least call him Gregory
with aliens.
something.
Sadly, you never get to see Jesus in space in... Jesus in space, but it's okay. Instead, you get to see Humpty Dumpty. Oh, and they also have this robot dressed as a Sunday school teacher.
Wow, Shellbot, is that a new hair hologram you're wearing? Nice.
I would take you out back, but luckily for you, thou shalt not covet thy robot ass.
By the way, look at this picture. I've never seen a game screenshot where absolutely nothing looks like it belongs together, and I love it. All of a sudden, we get an extreme close-up of sunburned Buzz Lightyear, and then we're attacked by asteroids. Oh, no! But don't worry, if you don't want to do it, you can skip every single minigame if you want with this little menu up here. You can't lock out the gospel of Jesus behind a difficulty wall. I do recommend that you do that anyway, though, because otherwise you'll be stuck listening to these noises whenever you do anything right.
Nice shot, Stu. Nice shot, Stu. Nice shot, Stu. Nice shot, Stu.
It looks like Teemo Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, and one more thing. Shut up!
Okay, right, so here are 3 missions we need to do, and Stu Dent is very excited about them. Jeez, Gromit! And to be honest, I'm very curious how they're going to tell the baptism of Jesus Christ in space. Well, this is how. By explaining it with a fish priest. But little do they know, at my primary school, this is what all my vicars looked like. Just like with that fluffy game from earlier, we need to fill in blank parts of a sentence with our own words. But woefully, we only get to swap between a small number of sensible suggestions, making this whole thing not fun at all.
Brushing ties.
Well, to be fair, the way the robot says reef does make it all worth it.
Reef, 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 reef,
reef. Then we need to decorate an underwater scene to show off what we learned about the baptism of Jesus. Oh my god, there's a shipwreck! All the cargo everywhere! So many innocent lives are dead! What caused this?
Teemo Lightyear.
There's also a 3-eyed crab up there in immense pain.
He's beautiful. Why would you hate on Gregory Jr.?
Let's have a look at one last mission before we move on, though. The Last Supper and... foot washing? I didn't know Jesus was into that. And who is...
Grippers.
going to teach us about the time that Jesus opened a spa? Well, this guy's going to teach us. Chief Whack-A-Mac with his... Oh no. He's going to be offensive, isn't he?
You tell Chief Whack-A-Mac, is good or no good? Okie dokie?
Yep, he is.
Pussy Jesus.
Now this minigame is toss. What they want you to do is say if the robot here is right or wrong when he tries to remember a Bible verse that he acts out. If you know it, you carry on. If you don't, you electrocute a child.
Yeah, that's just how I remember my church. Get it right or you die.
In fact, this kid is so desperate to meet his maker, he even made this device, named it after himself, and positioned it directly above him. You know, just in case he gets an answer wrong. Oh no, silly me, what a mistake I made. You better shock me then. I'm a sinner that needs to be punished, sir. He clearly enjoys it, and who am I to tell him he's wrong? But just like his crotch, I'm disappointed and concerned. So the lesson we learned today is that John the Baptist was a mutant fishman, and everyone in the Call of Cthulhu was right.
I'm not sure I can take much more of this shit, so I...
we still got video left, though. Mr. Caddy, we gotta keep going. The big Michael Bublé sheep has returned.
I've only got enough energy left for one more game.
Shocking
What
experience.
are we ending this pilgrimage on? Jesus in the Matrix.
Keanu!
This game begins with... Huh, and then...
He knocks on the door of your heart.
This is just
What
VR
will be your
town.
answer to that now?
Where am I? What am I doing? Who are
This is
you?
VR
Why are there
town.
Christian Facebook minion memes? I think Jesus is pretty G-sus. I don't think I've ever been this confused jumping into anything in my life. What am I supposed to make of any of this? The red pill? The red pill? Are you telling me I need to take the red pill to believe in Jesus and earn everlasting life in heaven? I thought it was just so you could vote for Trump. You there! Yes, frightening woman? Why are you hiding from the Lord? Excellent question, and I don't know, but maybe it's because he's scaring me with billboards trying to get me to buy his merch from owmyhandshurt.com.
Why did everything in here looks like VR? Am I wrong?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Actually, do you know what these things are? They are not subliminal billboard ads. They're cards, and they're a core part of the game. Cards, according to the website, penetrate into the lives of men and crushes the fetters of the lies, brackets, of the Matrix, asterisk, 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 so that anyone who has understood and accepted Jesus' sacrifice can freely see and breathe. What's that? That didn't make any damn sense to you whatsoever? Good, because the whole game doesn't either. But then again, why am I trying to find sense in this when the website also says the target of this game is that it creates a community where everyone can express their opinions, beliefs, or conclusions, but then also says 5 seconds later that the most important event in the universe was the death of Jesus Christ on the cross, so your opinion is wrong.
Now, I know you're all dying to know, how do you play Jesus in the Matrix? Jesus in the Matrix!
And after a very long time of me just running around in circles wondering if this was my punishment after I died in real life, I ended up figuring out that all of these floating red pills here are opposite to these blank cards. And to
They're
beat the game,
taking
you need
light
to...
cones really seriously.
This too was Honkai Star Rail.
Fill all of them in with the correct words of each part of certain Bible scripture to make the card light up. And according to this lady that I found in a... greenhouse?
The more messages you make visible to non-believers, the more people will choose to leave the Matrix.
You heard that right. If you don't believe in the Almighty, you are living in the Matrix, and the only way to get out of the Matrix is to click on the correct word. Or you can say, sod all of that and follow these people running off towards damnation. And just look at how excited they are. They're the only people in this whole game actively running. They are so hyped for hell that they are sprinting to it. Kick ass. I want to go and see. Oh.
KK!
Well, hell looks a lot like the place I just came from.
If you hear my voice and open the door, I will come in and we will have dinner together.
This is terrifying. Is this game a joke? Is it taking the piss? I actually can't tell. If this is all supposed to convince me not to go to hell, it isn't working, so off I go. Whee! Oh, Christ! Oh, my fucking Jesus, Mother, and fucking Mary, and God's fucking pants! Get me out of here right fucking now! Help! And I trapped myself in the game forever. Yep, I'm stuck. I can't kill myself, I can't respawn, I'm just stuck. But hey, I did kill Satan because I found his one single weakness. Draw distance. My favorite thing about this whole situation, though, is that absolutely nothing in this game can kill me. Not warfare, not heights, not lava, not even the devil himself. But getting a Bible verse incorrect does kill me. Bye, Morpheus! See you next week!
And I know what you're all thinking. Where is Jesus in the Matrix?
We'll never know.
Yep, there he is. Hi, Jesus. He died for our sins, and now he's stuck in the Matrix with Agent Smith. And if you ever had any doubt in your mind if Jesus ever existed, well, Jesus is so real that you can walk right through him. Hey guys, do you like my new haircut? It's really smelly. And now, I'm sure that you've all heard of the Trojan horse, but have you all heard of the Trojan crucifix? If you're interested, Jesus Christ is still on display in the Matrix at the London Zoo for a limited time only, so don't delay, get your tickets today. London Zoo. We have animals and a dead hairy man.
Yeah, I think I'm just about done here. What a trip that was. And there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video from me this holiday season, and whatever you celebrate this time of year, I hope you enjoy it. It's been a miserable couple of years for everybody, so don't take your loved ones for granted. Have as much fun with them as you possibly can. And don't forget, if you do celebrate Christmas, please make sure that you are the best, good, and loving Christians you can be. You know, just like Goofy, when he found out about his son's preferences and was abundantly supportive and accepting towards him.
Maxie, we don't want any queers in this house!
Actually, don't be like Goofy. Goofy's a twat. And you know who I am? I am Jesus Christ. This is an actual real game on Steam that hasn't been released yet. But my boy, I am so glad that the world of Jesus games isn't going away anytime soon.
So that answers your question, chat.
Let's
They are
check it
still
out.
making the...
An angel of the Lord appeared.
Dang! Production value.
Joseph, son of David. Do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife.
Was that just his surname?
What is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit.
Why is it so extra? Available on Steam.
This game is gonna kill me!
Oh, shit.
Hello, my son.
Oh, Jesus, it's the real Jesus.
You've been a very naughty boy, haven't you?
Oh, come on, it was just a joke.
Oh,
Jojo.
aha. Do you know what my favourite joke is?
I don't care.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You're going to hell. Bye.
Wait, no, stop
quiet
it. No,
now.
I didn't mean, no,
Shh,
please don't
silence,
do
my
that.
child,
Please
be
get your
not
stupid
afraid.
smelly fingers off me. Get away.
Don't fight it.
What have you been eating? You've been having casserole. What is that? Get away. No, stop taking me. I don't want to go. I don't want you to go yet. Please stop. Please, no, please stop. You don't know what you're doing. Well, at least my body's on Amazon Prime.
Please subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell.
That was beautiful. That was a masterpiece. Chat! Did you live? Or are you still in the Matrix? This was the craziest amalgamation of games that I had never expected to see in my life. R.I.P. Caddy. Forever need to be resurrected. Chat, if you guys have any recommendations for creators for me to watch live on stream, or in the privacy of my own room where I will feel less shame because chat isn't watching me laugh, leave them in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube or over on the Discord server! Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!